Emerson, and we just got done interviewing HSB, and we're about to head inside and go watch their set, and it's been a great night so far, and all the bands have been good, so let's go check out some more.
I catch my breath, the one you took, the moment you entered the room. My heart it breaks at the thought of her holding you. Does she love the way I do? Try to understand the way you say and the flame through. Does she sleep in love? Don't live for her hug and your cheeks burn. Am I crazy? Then I cry.
Get started. You guys were working at what kind of music store was it?
Not the cool kind.
No, you think it's like Guitar Center, you know, like it was more of like a mom and pop's version of Guitar Center, but they sold like
Instrument rental.
yeah, so we were like stuck out of our element, like renting tubas to 5th graders. And do I look like someone that knows anything about a tuba?
I don't know anything
Absolutely
about
not.
tubas.
No, so we're out of our element and we just kind of like confided in each other.
I learned how to put a flute together now.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. So you guys were just like working together there, and in your downtime just started.
Yeah, it was like a total hobby kind of thing.
Boredom.
My friend had a basement in his garage. Had a basement with a studio that we would go to. And
Studio in the basement.
Studio in the basement of a house.
Pretty common nowadays.
That's why I read
No,
the lyrics,
right?
Trevor.
Yeah, maybe I'll mumble
Put
jumble
a
on.
house with
Ever and forever. For
basements.
having it basements. Coming at it.
And this started in 09 or?
It started September of 08.
Yeah, because I celebrated my 19th birthday.
That's right.
19th birthday.
Hang out all you want.
So you guys just started writing together? How did that work? Did you start, you have lyrics stocked up and he just put music to them?
Well, I wrote this song on piano, and I was like, hey, Trevor, come see what I did. And I don't even play piano, but I just, out of boredom, when you're in a music store, you just dilly-dally when the boss is gone. And wrote the song, went to the basement. From there, it was like, I don't know, we just kind of started.
Yeah. Went from that, like having like 16 plays on MySpace and like people reacting, thinking that all those 16 plays were our parents, to like putting up another song and then getting like next week 800 plays, which I know sounds very like minuscule when like you're looking
Not
at the
really,
grand
when you
scheme.
just start.
But it's like, yeah, when you're on like MySpace back in the day, it was like, it would get so stoked and be like 4,000 plays this week. I'm like famous.
Wow.
But it's the snowball effect. That's what we call it.
So we just realized that, you know, there was some sort of connection there. You know, word of mouth just like spread like wildfire, and so we just continuously kept on making songs, and then ta-da!
So you guys just basically started putting your stuff online first before you really like went out touring and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't even start touring for like
We probably had what, like
Ever.
12 songs out before even
playing a
thought
show
of
or anything.
Like
Oh,
our
really?
friend's band like offered to take us out like as an opening act just during the summer months, and we're like, yeah,
Sure, never done this before.
yeah. We didn't think anything of it, and it was so fun.
So was it, when you guys just started doing it, it was just for the fun of it basically?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
And then, so did you have a pretty decent sized internet following by the time you went out on the road then?
We thought so.
Yeah, for us, like having no expectations, yeah. Like showing up to Fresno, which I'd never been to, and like knowing that there was even like 20 kids there that showed up. It's like, wow, that's amazing. I just took a vacation off my part-time job to come here to play music. That's a hobby.
Right.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. So then, how did you guys end up getting contacted by the label that you got contacted by? And so forth?
Apparently, someone was spamming our band name all over the place. And
Should think fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we never tell kids, you know, we never.
we
told kids to
never.
do that.
No, it was what's Never Shout Never's page. Apparently, we were on there somewhere.
Kids are
And
spamming.
The Scene Aesthetic also was
Sound a lot.
blogging about us, and just a bunch of random people, and somehow buzz got around, and a guy from New York emailed me. I had my dad interview him to make, my dad's a cop, to make
there you
sure
go.
that he wasn't creeping. And ta-da, New York.
Yeah.
So
they have it so
how long ago
fast.
was that?
Ooh, that was
We
probably
signed in
April of
April of
last year.
2010.
Or April of last year, so like a little over a year, right?
So then,
Wait, it was 2009 because I celebrated my 20th birthday when I was.
Boom.
so within a year.
Yeah.
That is really fast. Really fast.
Yeah.
So how did that feel?
Weird.
Really surreal. Yeah. We were just like, what do we do? Like, what do you do? Like, we're 19.
I'm gonna buy a boat.
Yeah. We definitely didn't buy boats.
He is we.
I lived on an island. I didn't even know Trevor when I came up with it. I was on an island, and I always promised myself that if I ever was in a band, it would be all about community. It would be all about the idea that we're all connected and everybody poops. That's the notorious answer that I give. Everybody poops, and it's one of those things that no matter how much swag you have, no matter, it's a great book.
Yeah.
It's a great book. But it's like, no matter, if you're president, if you're Fergie
It was sweat.
she peed on stage.
You think it was
everyone
peeing
knows
her
that.
pants? It was sweat.
But anyways, regardless, it's like, no matter how clean and awesome you think you are, we all have a dirty and disgusting side to us somewhere. And so no one's better than anybody else.
Word chart. Go for it.
To me, I don't even know what that means, but
Like, it didn't really change anything in our lives. Like, our current...
Yeah, it's like you're number 3, which sounds great because it's like 3 sounds better than 5 if you were to tell me that. But it's like I don't know what to get excited about. You know what I mean? It's
But
like,
are you excited that you're number 3? But now what?
yeah.
Like, we try not to get caught up in like numbers and stuff because it's like in reality it can be taken away from us so fast. We don't want to get caught up in it. It's like we get excited. It's like, ooh, that's awesome, and then we move on because it's
Just a number.
Yeah, it's numbers. So this is your guys' first headlining tour, right?
yes,
How's it been so far?
nuts.
Crazy.
How many shows have you done so far?
This is probably like the 6th or 7th.
Yeah, I know it's pretty early in your tour, right?
Yeah, it's not even halfway. We were just counting the days. And it's so weird because some of these markets we just hit like 2 months ago with the band called Downtown Fiction. And I mean, we had a good reaction, but this time around we're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna expect probably the same, if not less, because like we didn't headline that time, and the reaction's just been insane. Like,
Really humbling.
yeah.
You guys, his music is amazing.
Oh,
thank you.
So I understand the reaction. What's been your favorite show so far on this tour?
Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City's always our
Hands
favorite.
down, he knew the answer to that one.
Salt Lake
That's
City.
always
Yeah,
gonna be our
I try not to be
favorite.
biased.
Like SLC punk scene.
It was honestly, that was the first time I think I ever felt like Celine Dion.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like, is that weird?
No,
Not that
the
weird,
Celine
but,
Dion
like,
plug again.
Because there was just, it was sold out to the point where people, like 50 people, 60 people were turned away, and like we went outside to go and meet them and like, hang out with them, and it just felt so weird that even though the show was sold out, they still just wanted to like hang out, and it just, I don't know, it was like such a surreal experience, and I think that's the one that's going to stick with me for a very long time, is feeling like these people look at us like we're Oprah.
Is that
Amazing, and just like we love them. And then there are the creepy ones that literally will stand outside our van, just like waiting for us. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like, and sometimes it's intimidating, and I don't know how Justin Bieber does it.
Feel for him, huh?
It's my boy.
JB's.
That's my boy.
Have you met JB?
No, that kid's got mad swag though. I
She
just want
wants
to hang out.
meet him.
I want to meet him so bad, just to like, apparently, he heard our music in one of the offices. It was like IDJ or something. And he was like, not bad, who's this? And I was just like, oh my god, I hope he remembers us.
Yeah.
Are you like a 15-year-old girl when it comes to Justin
Yes!
Bieber?
Oh, I'm a total
Legally-
believer.
Legally, no.
My
I'm
nieces
not.
would love that.
I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I believe in all his music. I quote him all the time.
His song lyrics just are perfect content
When you
for
smile, I
picking up
smile.
chicks. Yeah. No one's into that.
My nieces love Justin Bieber, so I do know some of the lyrics.
How old are they?
They are from 4 or 5 till almost 16.
That's funny,
so we're not
because
that
we're
weird.
both in our 20s.
That's horrible. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry. All I want to do
My
is
mom loves him. I mean, does that make sense?
Well, I don't know.
Everyone should. There's no reason to not like him.
You're a believer.
I heard if I watch the Never Say Never movie, then I'll be like,
3D.
okay,
It was
totally.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was like we were right there.
I got us
Yeah.
free tickets.
It's like touching us, and we're
Yeah.
just like, please.
Because I called up the movie theater and I was like, excuse me, I have some clients coming in and blah, blah, blah. And I got us 7 free.
Look at
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Monroe.
Yep, that's what
No
I
one
do.
used that trick.
That's what
That's
I
a
do
horrible
for Justin
example.
Bieber. I lie.
She scares
Private screening
Everything we got.
Justin Bieber
Something to believe in.
In 3D.
Believe in that there sign.
And when we say private screening, we just mean no one else is here.
And how much did it cost us to get in?
Zero, thanks to our friend.
Meg Lee.
My name is Megan Lee and I'm from corporate.
Thanks, Megan.
nobody there besides.
But,
Yeah.
go ahead, tell them.
Like the next day, we thought we had the whole theater to ourselves, which we were like, wow, totally cool. We get to the show the next day in Spokane, Washington. These fans came up and they're like, oh my god, you guys sat a few rows in front of us. So the only other people in there were his Wii
But
fans.
it's 2 He Is We fans.
Yeah, and it was just like so like.
And we were
ironic how it works.
screaming the entire time during the movie. Justin Bieber! He's so beautiful!
We put out for a couple of fan questions, which are similar to some of mine, so I'm just gonna ask their questions.
Okay.
This one is from Tierney Stewart. She actually had like 6 questions.
Oh, lordy.
But I'm gonna go with what inspires your music.
Life and other people that I meet, movies, everything. Like it's honestly, it's not like I just sit there and I'm like the color blue. It's just so dark. It just, you know, it's nothing like that. It's like straight up my life, or you know, stories that I've heard from friends and you know, things like that. It's really nothing else. Just like my diary, I guess.
And another one was, why did you guys choose to play this style of music?
We didn't.
We didn't. It's
Sillies.
It chose you.
Yes.
Really?
No, it's like our guilty pleasure music, because in our free time we always listen to different music. I mean, I do like 90s chill rock kind of stuff, but like in my free time we all listen to like metal and stuff, and Rachel likes like dubstep and whatnot, and it's just kind of like, that's why I feel like it's so organic and real, because it's not like we're trying to be something else. It just kind of, it's like what sounds good to us, we can just play.
Yeah. So, when you guys write, how does it work? Like, do you have the lyrics first and then you have music, or is it both?
No real agenda. Sometimes
It's different every time.
Yeah, sometimes she'll have a chorus written out on a guitar or something, and like a chorus, and then we'll both write around that, or I'll send her a piano part via text message, and like she'll listen to it, she'll be like, perfect, and the next time she'll put a melody on it, kind of thing. Or sometimes we just write together in a studio, so it's always like different, no like set like agenda that we have to abide by.
Do you guys have a song that's more personal to you than others? Can I know what song?
I wrote Forever and Ever for my fiance. Yeah, it's weird.
Let's see that ring.
No, this is just the promise ring.
That's just a promise. It's a promise.
I don't wear the engagement ring because we traded it in for a much bigger wedding band.
Yay!
But yeah, I wrote that when I realized that he showed me a different meaning for love. Like he showed me that love is not just something I feel for a moment. It's something I'm gonna feel forever.
What is your favorite part about playing on stage?
The energy. Every night it's new fans, new faces. We have a great time. It's not like a routine. Rachel doesn't say the same things every night.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
We've been on tour with people who are just like,
Same story.
thing,
Like,
thing. And it's like, I don't know. It's so much fun being on stage because you get to vibe with the crowd, and sometimes we get crowds that are absolutely dead. And so my sense of humor is very dry. And with people who are just standing there, it's like, I look at them, I'm like, you guys realize you paid for this, right? Like, this is not an assembly. I'm not telling you what to do, but you guys should probably try to have fun. You know, and then they're like, oh,
that's why.
but of course.
Favorite song to play on stage?
Any high energy song, which would be like full bass, like Prove You Wrong, Fall, Forever and Ever, songs like that where no one's gonna laugh.
I get
trip.
super emotional with Prove You Wrong and Fall.
This is my personal question. I really like the song Blame It on the Rain. Can you tell me the story behind that one?
It's actually a really funny story, and I've told it on stage before, and everyone's just like, wow, you are a wench. So,
Your
there's,
voice in that song is, I mean, all of your voice in every song's good, but like that one's
thank you. Well, you probably may change your mind after I tell you the story. There was this guy that I was really digging, and he and I were really good friends, and we went and got coffee, and we went to the waterfront, and it started just like pouring rain, and he was just telling me about how his girlfriend was just treating him so bad. I'm just like sitting there like, oh God, try to fix it. Yeah, you guys should totally work things out. Oh my God. So I finally, like, it just like the pouring rain, that was the moment where I was like, I need to do something about this. So I went home, didn't know how to play piano, but I figured out what I wanted to do. And I wrote the song for him, sent it to him, and within a couple weeks, started dating.
Is this your fiance?
Absolutely not. That's the worst part about it.
That would have been the best story ever.
No. Worst part about it was like I dated him, and it was just like we were better off friends than anything else. But I'm glad that I at least got to save him from
Her.
the crazy
Guy in the crowd was
Travis!
hilarious.
And I kind of like looked at him and go, "Excuse me, sir, have you been drinking?" Like while I'm on stage. And he goes, "Nah." I was like, well, if you're gonna yell things while we're playing,
The right name.
I said, if you're gonna yell anything at us while we're playing, you might want to yell something like Trevor.
He was so embarrassed. He like
from
sunk.
Faith.
Yeah, he was like
awesome.
25 probably. He like sunk down.
But he
like,
was being obnoxious. And
Well,
I'm not.
good for you.
Well, I always call people out when they're being.
making out in the back and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
like, excuse me, room for Jesus. Can't focus when you're touching each other. Where's your mom? Like,
Is anything that you guys do faith-based?
yeah.
Everything.
Everything, like our
The reason for
career.
this band is faith. Absolutely.
If you don't have faith, like.
Gotta have faith.
Is dedicated to the boys that have really sucky girlfriends, and then a girl came and saved them and said, hey, stop being stupid. Yeah, okay. Stop making us do the hard work. Try